Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending good energy and blessings to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are talking Love and Marriage Huntsville. You guys know why you are here. We are talking about the plot to get Melody Shari off of her own show, you guys. So, you know, the cast was unsuccessful trying to pull a coup on, like what the Married to Medicine ladies did to Mariah Huck, over in Bravo. They failed to do that. They failed to try to, ice her out and, continuously cause drama with her and all of these things, right? Even saying bad things about her kids, right? Going as far below the belt as possible, right? But now, and then that didn't work, right? So then Martell was then leading the charge of the bullying and harassment of Melody Shari to the point where she was already contemplating quitting the show because of what happened over the last year, right? So now we have a situation to where the new plan is to add as many friends of Martell's side chick as possible, so that the actual side chick can somehow, make her way either on this particular show, Love and Marriage Huntsville, or Real Housewives or Atlanta. That seems to be where we are heading, you guys. They're still trying to find one way or the other to get this side chick on the show. And they will add as many friends as possible to do it, right? And I'm just over it. I am just absolutely over it. So Letitia brought this quote-unquote friend, who is a hairstylist, who apparently is friends with the side chick, you guys, and is also from the Midwest. As you'll remember, the side chick's from Ohio, and this lady is from Detroit, Michigan. So she got called out in the comments, right? So if you go to her post and you look at the post, there's tons of comments about the Love and Marriage Huntsville post. And so she's up here doing all this explanation, saying before she moved to Huntsville and knew anything about the cast, she met the side chick on social media. She had a new page, but she used to have a page that had 140,000 followers. And she was one of them, meaning the side chick, and she was one of the people who talked to her about possibly moving to Huntsville. She did also reveal that she was involved in a scandal in Huntsville, but the way that she, of course, embellished her version of the event, made it seem like she was very remorseful, had no idea that Martell was married, blah, 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 blah. Even though we know that is a totally different tale of what was told to Tasha K. And then she reiterates that she did not know any of them, and she checked out season 1 and saw that it was a legit situation, and then you still didn't care because the side chick explained it as it was more so of entertainment for TV purposes. I don't understand how having an affair and having a baby with your side chick is for entertainment purposes. Can somebody make that make sense to me? So then she says either way she was cool, and if she had not asked me a question I found very distasteful and disgusting, we would still be cool, but I haven't spoken with her in over 2 years. So that is her explanation. And so, again, she's, reiterating in the comments, she's doing all this explaining, saying she's from Detroit, one of the poorest cities, and she's managed to become a successful entrepreneur, owns her own luxury hair company and salon. Sounds like Stormy. And currently opening up here in Huntsville. I cater to women who have different illnesses or reasons for hair loss, such as breast cancer. I am known for being a good person, and yes, I was Tisha's +1, but I know the ladies on the show because I'm a hairstylist here, and I have seen or spoken with them at different events or in passing. I have a beautiful family, 4 children, and a husband who is also an entrepreneur. You are welcome to go through my page to see what kind of work I do. Hope that answers a little. Good night. I have to get up with my kids in the morning. And then there's some people who are requesting to see more of her, and she then tags Carlos King, and also tags the showrunner as well. So here's my thoughts on this. I think that this is a disaster. I think it is very inappropriate that, you know, Carlos King went on, and this is why you cannot trust Carlos King. He went on this whole rampage about how Martell's side chick is never ever going to be on the show because she disrespected him and disrespected Oprah Winfrey, even though Oprah really doesn't own much of OWN these days. She sold most of her shares to Discovery Plus. But nonetheless, basically made it seem like there was no way that she could ever be on the show. And also made it a point to say in another, you know, podcast that all 6 of the core 6, quote unquote, would have to agree to approve the side chick to be on the show. But my question is, I am sure Melody Shari is not, quote unquote, approving all of these people who are allegedly friends or former allies of the side chick, who has heard all kinds of, you know, foolishness from her side of the story. And then next thing you know, these people are popping up on the same reality show as the ex-wife who was cheated on and embarrassed and humiliated in front of the world. And then, like we are seeing now with Stormy, now all of a sudden they're turning on Melody Shari. And Melody Shari is the bad friend. And Melody Shari won't speak to me, even though I am being messy behind the scenes. Like, make it make sense. When is this going to stop, you guys? When is this going to stop to where these people can actually tell their authentic lives instead of still trying to destroy Melody Shari? See, I knew this wasn't over. I knew this wasn't over, this fake kumbaya of, you know, trying to have the comeback group come back together in a regurgitated storyline for the Black Expo. Like, I knew it was all fake news, you guys, because they couldn't even pretend to hug each other and have it feel genuine, right? And I just knew, even though Letitia, she's not really saying too much these days, she's being messy in other ways, right? Because she doesn't have her mom anymore to be her mouthpiece, right? So now she's going to bring plus ones that are new friends, who happen to also know the side chick, you guys, and is basically going to believe whatever they say because she does not like Melody Shari, right? But you will put on an act to make it look like you're cool so that nobody is, you know, at risk for the show being canceled. But the problem is, this is all fake, and I just don't understand what they think that they are achieving by continuing to allow Martell side chicks friends on these shows. Like, what are you trying to do? And I'm just over it. And again, this is something else to try to push Melody Shari off of her own show. And I'm sorry, these people need to get their own storyline. So now you can't directly use Melody Shari as your storyline. So now you're going to indirectly use all of the side chicks' friends and colleagues, whether they're current besties or former besties or whatever. The fact of the matter is, at some point in time, the side chick discussed with you personal information about Martell and Melody Shari, and you know, whether it was a vent session complaining, whether it was regurgitated or mixed with lies, you have some sort of a background, right, to where you know, you could easily go on this show and go on camera and completely use the side chick's talking points to further humiliate and destroy Melody Shari. I've never seen anything like this. Imagine having your own show, and because your ex-husband is so bitter and so jealous, mind you, he's not even paying alimony or child support, right? And, you know, tries to turn everyone against you, tries to sue you for custody, tries to get you removed off of your own show. This is your idea. You're the person who brought this to Carlos King. And now, since none of that works, since you're unsuccessful getting your side chick on, now let's plan to have all of your side chicks' friends on here to see how much Melody Shari can take. Make it make sense, you guys, because it doesn't to me. So there is that. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.